Okay, so the festive season is officially here. So, I mean, for us as Indians, I feel like before Diwali, it kind of starts, right? Like where we get into the zone of the festive season, weddings, and Christmas happens, New Year happens. Until January, essentially, everybody is celebrating, everybody is spending. And I feel like often we overspend between like November and December, and these are possibly the months as Indians that we spend the most because there's so many festivals, so many weddings, and you're gifting, you're buying stuff for yourself, you're buying outfits, all of that. So here are my 10 tips on how to shop smart and save this festive season. Number one is budgeting. Now, everybody's budget is different, okay? You have to kind of, I think, spread out your budget across the festive season and not just overspend on one festival or one occasion. What do I really need to spend on? How many family members do I have? How many friends do I have? Am I doing any gifting? Are there any big spends? Are there small spends? And kind of have an idea of what your vague budget is so you don't overspend. There's also a lot of FOMO going on with social media, and you'll see someone wearing an outfit and you think you need that outfit, or you see people giving expensive gifts to people and you'll be like, oh, should I be giving my loved ones these expensive gifts? Stick to your budget. Everyone's budget is different. What you budget for the festive season is essentially what you should spend. That's the only way to kind of control it, because in today's world there's so much temptation, so much FOMO, and if you don't budget, you will be sorry. So this is officially sale season. So wait for the sales and compare prices, okay? So you will have all your festive sales now, pre-Diwali, Diwali, post-Diwali, going into, there'll be all the Black Friday sales, then we'll have all the Christmas sales, then we'll have all the New Year sales, and there'll just be sale ke baad sale, sale ke baad sale, and you'll be like, oh my God, it's on sale, I want it. Oh my God, it's on sale, I want it. Oh my God, it's on sale, I want it. Don't do that. Okay, compare prices. So very often you get great deals during the sales. I'm a big sales shopper, you guys know that. I always do my Thanksgiving, Black Friday sales, all of that also. But often the sales are misleading also. So compare prices. Like recently, okay, I wanted to buy a gimbal, and during the massive festive sale on Amazon, I thought, oh, it's on discount, it must be great. But I called my usual camera guy, and the price he was offering regularly was cheaper than the sale price online. And yeah, it may be 1,000 rupees here, 2,000 rupees here that you save, but that all adds up eventually, right? So when you're buying anything expensive, do your research, compare prices, go with what is the lowest, and also wait for items to go on sale. I feel like I always do this. I add stuff to my cart that I don't like urgently need. And then suddenly when the sales start, I'm like, oh, okay, it's on sale, it's on sale, it's on sale. And if the deal is good, obviously buy it because you're saving that money at that point. There's always that pro and con with the sale of like, should I buy it? Shouldn't I buy it? Do I need it? That's a decision you have to make, but make an informed decision. Compare prices, wait for sales, and only if the deals are good, then shop during the sales. I am someone that is a full supporter of using credit cards, okay? I literally live off my credit card. I feel like if you're someone that pays off your credit card every month, obviously you're not, spending a lot in terms of interest and whatever, then it's totally worth it. You also get the most amazing deals and offers on credit cards, I feel, with your points, with your cash back. Most people don't know what offers they're getting on their cards. Sometimes, like when you walk into a store and they're like, oh, do you have this card? You get 10%, and people are not aware of that, right? So check your bank site for your credit card and what offers you have. If you don't have a credit card, I would recommend getting a credit card if you're someone that can control your spending, and you spend wisely and you pay back your card. It's very safe. It's something I've been doing for years. And I feel my points, I do so much with my points. I shop, I get vouchers with my points, or I put them into miles on my frequent flyer program. The other great thing with a credit card is if you budget and you kind of know that I want to spend this much, but I can't afford to spend it in the next 2 months, you can pay it off on your EMIs or kind of spread out, the payment over the next 5 months, 6 months if you're buying bigger stuff. So yeah, there's, as I said, pros and cons to everything on this list, but make the most of your credit card if you have one. If you don't have one, get one, because I feel like It really helps with points, offers, cashback, all of that. Make lists, okay? It's probably the most basic and practical thing, and you're like thinking, oh, obviously I know that, Sherry. But like most people forget to make lists and then they overspend or buy things they don't need, okay? So if you're going for like specific festive shopping or you're shopping online, make a list of these are the items I need to get in the next 2 months. And first get those. And then if you have extra money, spend it on other stuff. But I feel like that is something people, you know, often forget. Like lists are a big part of all my like experiences in life. Any big event or any big spend, I always make a list of, okay, this is what even before a trip, I make a list of things I really want to buy. Like, you know, I flag off things that, oh, I really want to buy this or that. I feel like making lists always helps because it's clear and you know, okay, I've done this, I've got this, I've got that. And you're not just randomly buying stuff, because I feel like often when we go like for a like family shopping trip, everyone is just like, you know, oh, let's get this, oh, let's get that, oh, let's get this, and we all get carried away, and there's like, you come back home with a bunch of stuff that you don't need. Or if you're doing this online, you'll be like, let me just get everything, and then you're like, oh shit, I've got like too much stuff. So make a list of, you know, all the stuff you need to get, how many gifts you need to give, how many outfits you have to buy, all of that. It makes your life easier and you will spend less. Okay, now the next one is more of a practical tip of mix the old with new. What do I mean when I say that? Is that everything doesn't have to be new for every festival, right? Like you don't need a whole head to toe new outfit, new jewelry, new shoes. Use your timeless jewelry, your, you know, stuff that you have lying around, or wear a sari that's older and, you know, invest in new jewelry. Decide what you kind of want to buy and what you really need that festive season. Like every time, like I don't really get a new Diwali outfit every year, for example. I usually wear what I have. And I think the something old, something new formula really works because it's also making it your own, right? So whether you're styling your favorite earrings with like a new dress or wearing these cool statement shoes with a very simple outfit because you bought the cool new statement shoes and that's your hero piece, it makes it your own. It's also more exciting to style. I would say whether it's home decor, whether it's your clothes, mix old and new. You know, decor also, I always say, you don't need to buy new home decor every year for Diwali. Like you guys have seen, I've done so many videos. I will link them here for Diwali decor. I use old wine bottles and then just get flowers, or you know, use candles that you have in the house already and you're not really going out to buy new candles. Mix and match old with new to kind of make the most of it. Invest in timeless pieces. Now, this is something that I follow every time I buy something expensive, especially with Indian wear. I feel like they should be timeless, things that you can wear time and time again, that you can repeat, you can get a lot of wear out of, and that you can pass on. Like I'm not someone that easily, you know, gets rid of a lot of the Indian clothes I have. So I do feel like investing in, like when I buy actual expensive Indian clothes, it's usually a sari, because I feel like that's something I can wear for my whole life and I can pass it on or gift it, or multiple people can wear it, right? Like today, if I want to give it to my sister to wear, my mom, like my sister and me share a lot of her like saris. I wear a lot of her saris. She borrows some of mine sometimes. I feel like that is worth it to me when I say I've invested in this piece. Or jewelry. For example, these Ritika Sachdeva earrings. I have worn them zillions of times, but they are timeless. Like I can pair them with any Indian outfit. They look great because they're just clean, you know, this beautiful clean design that works with everything. Whereas there's some obviously pieces, colors, if you choose like colored stones, you choose certain designs that are in style at that time or on trend, they kind of go out of trend eventually, and then you're like 10 years later you're like, why did I buy this, you know? That for me is very important. With whatever I buy that's expensive, whether it's jewelry, clothes, whatever, I always opt for things that are timeless, that I can wear time and time again, that I can pair with different things, that I can pass on. These are questions I always ask myself and say, okay, you know, this is worth it because I know it's timeless. DIY, guys, is the best option, I feel like, when it comes to festive decor, okay? I'm someone that loves to decorate the house every Diwali. You guys have seen it. I do it here. I do it in my other house. There are lots of videos of my Diwali decor, and I feel like DIYing it makes it special. It's like, you know, the whole family can do it together as well. The other thing I love about it is that it's like cost effective as well. You can recycle, use things like, as I said earlier, I used wine bottles in my decor, I think last year or the year before that. or I use a lot of the existing candles that I have in the house, and I use some fresh flowers which don't cost a lot. I just feel like that really makes the festive season special for me, because I'm like, I am decorating my home in my own way, doing stuff, you know, which really works for me. And it's not expensive. Rather than me calling someone and saying, come and put, you know, these fancy decorations all over my house, like that's not me. Like I like to do my own DIY decor, and it's cheap, so that's great. The other thing that's amazing is you can make like outfits from scratch. DIYing your outfits really like makes them much more cost effective, especially Indian clothes, we know that. But of course that takes time, effort, like you have to go get the fabric, the pattis, put it all together, and you have to be able to do all that. But doing that also makes it special, right? Because you feel like you kind of created something. So I think those are both options that are great if you're on a budget and you're looking for, you know, options to save money. DIYing really helps. Wholesale shopping is the next one. Okay, now everybody has to buy some things in bulk, whether it's decor, whether it's gifting stuff, you know. So even if you want to just gift your friends, for example, like sweets and like nuts and all of that for Diwali, it would be much cheaper if you went to a wholesale market like Crawford Market. You bought all the, you know, the sweetmeats, the nuts and whatever, the baskets, and then you just DIY'd it and gave it to them, as compared to if you walk into a store and buy like 50 hampers or whatever. And I think that really works even for like wedding favors, and like, you know, a lot of people keep hampers in the rooms when people are getting married, all of those things. Wholesale is your best friend, guys. Go buy everything in bulk and like kind of DIY it, and do it again, as I said, as a family, as a group of friends. It just makes it more wholesome for the festive season, and it's much cheaper. Even decor items. So for example, if you're looking to like decorate yourself at home and you want to mix it up with some old stuff and new stuff, definitely going to like a place like Crawford Market is so much cheaper. Like especially not just Diwali decor, but like even when you want to buy Christmas stuff, if you're buying a Christmas tree, you're buying Christmas tree decorations, and you want to do stuff around the house also, there's a huge difference in going there and buying the stuff and buying it, you know, elsewhere. Think it through, make your list, go to the wholesale market, and thank me later. Reselling your stuff, exchanging your stuff is a must in today's world. Okay, sustainability is a word that we all use like a lot, and we all talk about it, but how much are we really, you know, practicing it in our lives? During the festive season, a closet cleanse and a house cleaning situation is a must for everybody, right? We all do it, but what do we do with the stuff later? You can either give it away. If there's designer stuff, more expensive stuff, you can resell it today. There are so many thrift stores, especially for your expensive Indian clothes. Jewelry, if you have like real gold jewelry and stuff that you're not using, that is not your liking, that you've been gifted and stuff like that, I would say sell it and then buy something for yourself. So you're not really just spending and just, you know, hoarding and accumulating stuff. Even with Indian clothes, thrifting is still a newer concept in India, and a lot of people have that thing of, oh, should I buy an older, a used designer outfit? I would totally recommend that, and I would totally thrift an outfit if there was something that I really liked, as opposed to going out and buying it. Sell your old clothes, like designer stuff that you've bought, expensive Indian items, not even designer items, all, I think, whether it's people's wedding clothes, people's, you know, like all of those things, you never wear them again, you just keep them, and then you're like, okay, what am I doing with this? Unless you intend to pass it on, or unless you have use for it, definitely sell it and then buy stuff. And I love doing that. So for me, when I sell stuff, I like every time I want to buy a new bag or a new something, I'm like, okay, what do I have that I can sell? I go through like my designer handbags, and I'm like, rather than them starting to peel, starting to, you know, like lose shape, I'd rather sell it, make some money, even if it's less money, and then reuse that with whatever I'm buying. Similarly with electronics, every time I upgrade my devices, I either pass it along to someone in the house, or I sell it to adjust that kind of, you know, whether it's cameras, electronic items, big items in the house. Always exchange, always resell, you get something. Also, it all adds up, right? So whether you're getting 2,000 rupees, 500 rupees, whatever, think of it as a discount on the new item you're buying. That's how I look at it. And I'm like, okay, great, I'm going to get a discount, sell this, buy this. Okay, last but not the least, Join loyalty programs, use your points, use vouchers. What do I mean by loyalty programs? A lot of brands nowadays have loyalty programs where you get points every time you make a purchase. So when you have to gift people stuff, when you're looking to buy multiple things, it's really nice to collect those points because then you can reuse those points for yourself, for other stuff that you need, and it really helps you save. The other thing you get with your loyalty points a lot of times is vouchers. So across so many points, you will get so many vouchers. Again, this is off your bank cards, whether you have a debit card, credit card. I think even most debit cards have like their bank program, and you get some kind of loyalty points that can be exchanged for vouchers across like all your big players, your Myntra, your Amazon. You'll get something or the other. And as I said, whether it's 500 rupees off, 5,000 rupees off, 50,000 rupees off, it all adds up, right? So definitely sign up for all the loyalty programs possible. This is something I do always, whether it's airlines, whether it's any site. I sign up for everything, and I have really got a lot of stuff off points. Like I feel like this whole point system is so underrated. Like people don't realize when I say using my credit card points has helped me so much, or even on my debit card. It's just crazy where people are like, oh, like how did you get this? I usually accumulate all my points. I dump them into my frequent flyer programs if I need them, or I get vouchers. Like I do Amazon vouchers worth 5k, 10k. Add them to my Amazon account, buy lots of random stuff, and live happily ever after. So points really, really help. Join loyalty programs, use your vouchers, use your points. Always look for discount codes also. That's another one I look at. Like whenever you check, it says, view promo, view code, view it. Add it and you will get a discount. There's always something. So guys, those were my 10 tips to help you save and shop smart this festive season. I know it's a time, as I said, where everybody wants to get stuff and, like celebrate and spend money. But don't get carried away, spend within your limits, and I hope this video helps you. So if you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and also comment below with any other tips that you guys have to share because I think it'll help all of us. Leave them in the comments and I will see you guys soon. Bye.